want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I only love hippopotamuses. And hippopotamuses like, well, no, they love me too. Who loves that song as much as I do? That song's awesome. But what happened to Dominic the Italian Christmas Donkey? They don't play that no more. Remember Dominic the Donkey? I mean, what is that, like, they don't want the stereotypes anymore? I mean, come on now. What happened to Dominic the Christmas Donkey? Alright, I got some amazing coffee. I am psyched. Psychness has been achieved. Boom! Bam! I bumped the brakes there, Bror Fredrik. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. I like that. So how was everyone's Thanksgiving? Mine was pretty awesome. Thanks to Martha Stewart. Let's talk about that in a bit. I might not agree with her on a lot of her choices in life, but damn, did she freaking save the day. Now, she didn't save the day, but she just made the day extra, extra special. But we shall talk about that after we build a coffee. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. What a frustrating freaking day today. I can't even begin to tell you. Come on, let's see my chop moving. Alright, now it's moving. I can do two things at once. Stirring baked sugar. And we only like buffalo activities. Alright, I gotta do this proper. Shout out True Food. True Bar, the best in town. As far as coffee goes, anyway. Notice how I did this, watch. My shit don't touch the table. That's like scurvy. Get the scurvots from there. Yeah, let's give them some love. I'll put that, we'll put that right there. Alright. She gave me all the, oh, did she do the oat milk again? Did she do the oat milk? Did that crazy young lady do oat milk again? I hope not. I'll just have to put like 12 Truvias in it. No, I hate odd numbers. Have to put 13. Yeah, I think that is oat milk. Uh-oh. And I yelled over my shoulder, steam milk, because I know she has a propensity towards oat milk. Oat milk really isn't good for you. I'm not going to get into why. Alright. Let's take it for a test drive. Blah. Let's stick that over there. Let's stick me up in your grill. Oh, one more. What up? Ah. I got my, I'm festive. Would you call that festive? Yeah. It's for the season. I'm a snowflake today. Hello, doggo. What are you doing over there? I see it. Someone got their doggo out. Alright. Oh, please not be oat milk. If you are, give me the strength to deal with oat milk. Thank you, God. Nope. It's a real deal. Just looked a little yellowish. Oh. You have no idea how much I needed that. Makes me smile. Frustrating day. Frustrating day. Nothing terrible, just frustrating. Oh yeah. I'm gonna suck this down like it's going out of style. What does that even mean? I'm gonna do this like it's going out of style. I love finding out origin stories of common vernacular. Oh, that is good. Maybe that is oat milk. Maybe I just put enough of this here truvia. She gave me all the truvia. I'm gonna take some home, I ain't gonna lie. Janice with the 10 banana rama. Shout out Steam Milk, glad to see you too. House looking good, I see that. 14 degrees in Michigan. And thank you for kicking off Super Chat activities. Alright, give me a second. Let me bond with my coffee here for a minute. I'm drinking it like it's hot cocoa. I'm gonna make this here disappear. I'm gonna be amped up like a freak. You're gonna love it. Maybe that is oat milk. Maybe I've grown up. Maybe I've matured. But oat milk is bad for you, so don't F with it. Anyway, I'm gonna invite everyone to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. Get everyone on a sports channel. Go check me out at heybrofredrik.com. Coming Monday, I'm gonna put a big ass coupon code for what, Cyber Monday. You have to do it so you can sign up over there, so we can talk about all the things we cannot talk about over here. And I got the Cash App, I got the Venmo, I got this, I got that, I got all the links down there, I got the T. Shanley, I got the Olight. Perfect Christmas gift. Fellas, treat yourself to a freaking Christmas gift. Look at the skin. 30% off. It takes like 5 minutes a day and you don't look like a catcher's mitt. Unless you want to look like a catcher's mitt, but trust me, the chicks don't dig it. I mean, maybe some do. I don't know. Can't speak for all chicks. Just the ones I know. And they're just like, we don't want you looking like an old catcher's mitt. Alright, let me do some hellos. Janice, Jim, Chris, Val-Marie, Mary, Jim B, Sony. That turkey came out. Oh, I gotta. We'll talk about the turkey too once I got a little more amperage going. What's happening, bro? 14 degrees. I mean, I like it cold, but that's a bit pushing it. It was 36 degrees here last night in Vegas. This morning, I did, which we're going to talk about, I did a walkthrough of the Fashion Show Mall to show what Christmas, Black Friday in Vegas is like at the Fashion Show Mall. I do it every year. Might be the last time I'm doing that, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But it was 50 degrees at like 11:30 or something like that. 67 in Florida. That's freaking perfect. I don't mind that whatsoever. Alright, let me suck down a little more of this coffee. I'm going to be already calling for another one. It was a little, it's like, it's not hot. That's why I can drink it so fast. But it's good. I need it. Okay, so I did that video. It took me, I got there fairly quick. It usually takes me like 15 to 20 minutes just to get to the Fashion Show Mall and like 2 minutes to park. This time, however, holy shit. It took 45 minutes to park because they had some knuckleheads down there, like they have the knuckleheads here directing traffic. I mean, would they go to directing traffic school? They're all directing traffic school dropouts and whatnot, you know? And they're just like, you know, they just make a mess of things. Like human beings need to be babysit to get in and out of shit. Just, let's let people go. Who cares? However, it took 45 minutes to park. Okay, now you go. Now you go. Well, no, not you. No, you. Anyway, 45 minutes. Did the video. It was fun. It took about, I don't know, half an hour. Went and seen Santa Claus. Santa Claus gave us a big old shout out. It was cool AF. That video will probably come out on Sunday. I was gonna get it done today. However, Didn't work out that way. Sammy the Bunny, what's going on? Jingling. Yo, it's Dominic. How come they ain't got no Dominic the Donkey no more? They don't like the Italian stereotypes or whatever? Tony Soprano's gonna come whack you or something? You know, I love Dominic the Donkey. And thank you. What was I talking about? I'm thinking about Tony Soprano. Alright, so, on the way out, I shit you not, I was going to put that video out today. I'm like, it was 12:35 when I got to the vehicle. And I'm like, alright, I'll get out of here, I'll edit the video. It takes like maybe 2 hours, all said and done. You know, Black Friday video on Black Friday, kind of makes sense, right? No. Took an hour and 40 minutes to come down from the 3rd floor of the parking garage to the exit. And then at the exit, like another 5 minutes just to get the hell out of there. Like an hour and 50 minutes altogether to leave Fashion Show Mall. I was like, I was upset. It just dinged my entire karma. I'm just like, wow. I'd sat in traffic. I've left like Jones Beach after like the 4th of July fireworks show, getting there early, parking all the way in the back, sleeping in the car in order to get out. You know, because it took like 8 hours to leave the Jones Beach parking lot after the fireworks show. Never do that shit again. But anyway. But I wasn't nearly as frustrated as this because you could almost taste the entrance, you know? It's like right there. And then I'm like, I know it's these assholes down there with their frickin' orange vests laughing and joking and, you know, they all look like, you know, some form of frickin' reject D-gen. I mean, no offense against reject D-gens, but holy cow. Almost 2 hours. It took me 2 hours and 10 minutes. 2 hours and 10 minutes to get home. And by the time all was said and done, I was just like, it was a train wreck. And then it took me, you notice how I made I normally do this at 6. I set it up for 6, you know, I'd chill and chat. I love you guys hanging out. I set it up for 6. And then I got all sorts of optimistic. I'm like, being that my day is ruined anyway, because I didn't get home at 1, I got home at 3 or whatever the hell it was, let me do it at 5. So I made it for 5. So all you people, like, you know, you're thinking I was like Stunat or something. I'm thinking Tony Soprano again. Then, like, I thought better of it. Then I was like, let me make it 5:30. And I'll leave like I was going to be there at 5, because who knows what the actual F. It took me 55 minutes to get here. 55 minutes out of my 20 minutes. I mean, what are they giving away for Black Friday? When I walked through the mall, I didn't see no one with bags. I didn't see no one in the stores. I mean, some stores like Forever 21, like stores that sell lower end stuff, but I guess people were spending money somewhere, or everyone to go see Santa Claus. But I mean, this place maybe is packed too, but 55 minutes, and then I parked, and whatever. So yeah, I effectively spent 3 hours in the vehicle today. Thank goodness it's comfortable. Came out perfect. I know. It came out so good, I want another one.
I could go get you one. I was walking in there anyway.
Thank you, I appreciate it. No. Thank you. Oh, and it was milk. Yeah, this one's like AMF. Dominic the Donkey. Yeah, I need the caffeine. I've been needing it. Did I get any more mustache? No, I'm good. Alright, cool. I might have 3. That'll be messed up. That'll be messed up. Alright, let me get back to the hellos and the what's ups. Angie. Pepino, what's a coffee? Ours is like 20. Ours is 21. Feels like 16. Frickin' yikes. I must have got hit with a commercial. My chat ain't moving. Otherwise, maybe I'm just like talking too much. Should I give you guys an opportunity to talk too? It was crazy. It was crazy. There's nothing I really need. I mean, Black Friday. I mean, I got a TV set. Oh, wait a second, fellas. Because I parked because the easiest place for me to park is by Dillard's. Like in the back, you come down Industrial, you hang the right over there. They got the 2 flanking parking lots. So I walked through Dillard's, fellas. They got Murano suits, which, oh cool. I mean, as far as the suit jackets go, they do small, medium, large, and extra large. They don't size them, so you got to try them on. Me, it's like perfect large. They come up to here, you know, that way they show the collar. They had a black double-breasted pinstripe suit. You know, not too old-fashioned, but I don't have that many double-breasted suits anymore. 65% off. And then the slacks you can get to fit. You know, so I got my 32s, bang on. Don't even have to freaking try them on. 65% off. Came out to, I didn't buy it yet. I put it on hold because I was just, I just wanted to get the hell out. Anyway, came out to $92. $92, and it's like $350 suit or something. And they also had Perry Ellis, which is another suit that it's like 2 of the only suits I could wear off the rack. I'm a perfect in theirs. I'm a 42 regular, and then that makes me happy.
If you want to take them off, and then I'll just take this tray.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
My friends, you're welcome.
I appreciate you. I ain't drinking that one fast. That is nuclear hot. Perry Ellis, I could buy those off the rack with like no alterations. Perfect. Every size is, every company is different, but Perry Ellis, 42 regular, and then again 32, but I like the slim on the Perry Ellis, not the regular fit. Again, 65% off. And that came out to $94 or some such thing like that. So I had them put it aside. I ain't gonna try them on, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not really, I don't know if I'm gonna do the $92 for a suit. How could you go wrong with that? Then I went downstairs to look at shoes, and all the shoes that I liked were like $350. And with the plastic bottoms, not even leather. Go figure. I don't really need any shoes. I had a look. Anyhow, under $100 out the door with tax for $100 for a suit. I don't want to wear it, but I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna treat myself for a Christmas present when I get my YouTube money. That's why I told them to hold it. YouTube only pays once a month, in case you guys didn't know. You know, it just is. Uh-oh, it's a fight breaking out. So yeah, I gotta keep my eye on these people. I scored new luggage for the, oh nice. It's Macy's. I don't fit anything from Macy's, like even remotely off the rack, but Macy's, they got some killer deals going on. They do have some killer deals. I bought some boots last year, I think it was, like 70. I don't pay retail for nothing. I don't care. Even when I'm a Bitcoin millionaire, I ain't paying retail for shit. I like a deal. And they do deals over in Macy's. I got them like, they were nice boots. I think I've worn them a couple times, those brown ones. I got those like 70, 80% off, whatever the hell it was. And then what I'm gonna do, I'll hold out until, I mean, if those suits are still there, I'll keep calling and be like, hey, hold that shit for me. At the end of the season, for guys, you ladies kind of get screwed, but for guys, I do like 80% off. I buy next year's clothes this year. So I'm smart like that. Buy it out of season. Alright, this is hot. I mean, I can't even touch this cup. $92 for a suit? Come on now. I'm just not convinced that I'm gonna get that double-breasted. For many reasons. One, how can I say this without saying it? It makes it difficult to access certain accessories. But they look good. Because, you know, I could fit a double-breasted because, you know, my waist to shoulder differential is about 14 inches, you know, so it looks all right. But they're difficult. But it looks cool. For $92, I can put it up on eBay. Alright. Let me fire up some chat, see what you guys are talking about. I've been talking the balls off a friggin' Christmas donkey. Yeah, that's where most of my double-breasted, which I got rid of most of them. They all date back to like Chuck Woolery. We're back in 2 and 2. Yeah, he looked good, and Chuck Woolery he just transpired. What up, Doug? Yeah, Angie, it's like my allowance from Mama YouTube, you know? Once a friggin' month. They should give me interest on it. Like, if someone super chats me on the 1st of the month, I don't see that for 52 days. Or if there's 31 days, then it's 53 days. Hey, they should pay me some points on that, you know? Mortgage Mike, what's going on, bro? Oh, Janice, you watched me change at that time a whole bunch of times, right? I was all optimistic. I'm like, oh, and then I was like, I had a flashback to how long it took. So I made the right call. I got here with like 30 seconds to spare. I don't know what everyone's still driving here for. All right, I think this cooled down to... She made it hot to, I think, slow me down, which is smart. More trivia. Do I carry my own supply? Never get high on your own supply. Did I just say that out loud? Oh well. Sorry, YT. It wasn't me that said that. That was Biggie. Trivia. I just raw dogged some. Alright, now we're ready for action. So how was everyone Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is cool. I mean, frickin', you know, this whole year, especially this summer, was just dragging ass. It was doing like 35 miles an hour in a frickin' 55. And now, November, it was doing like 75 in a 35 mile an hour. December is gonna be doing like 95 miles an hour in a school zone. Just slow down. I wanna enjoy it. I've been decorating, I've been doing all this stuff. I'm having so much fun. Thanksgiving was awesome last night. Thanks to Martha Stewart. Well, kind of. Nailed it. That is good. But I want to talk to people. Mike K in the house. I bought my clothes for the next 4 years. I bought for the next year, 4 years. Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot. I mean, 50%, like 40% off does not motivate me to pull the trigger. I mean, I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. I work hard. I like a good deal, you know? And I know what they pay for this stuff, you know? I've been around the game, all the games, a long time. I know what they pay for this stuff. They could sell it to you at 90% off and they're still turning a profit. Anyway, I just don't pay retail. This is not my way. That's another growing up in New York thing. Who pays retail, you know? Nobody. You know someone. Who you know who sells suits? Who do you know who does this? Who do you know who fixes cars? Hey, I pay cash, you know? That's just the New York way. No. Nope. A Friendsgiving. I like that. Yeah, I buy it when it's on sale. And a lot of things, I'll be honest, I mean, since I lost so much weight, I have been, it's not my excuse to be buying new stuff, but I have to. You know, I couldn't fit into any of my other suits. My dress shirts were like falling off me. A lot of things, you know. I went from, my waist stayed the same. I've been a 32 since friggin' high school. I never really went beyond that. So I never had a problem with that. I haven't grown, so, you know, slacks. But then again, you know, like I had a bunch of pleated front pleated front slacks. Who the hell wears those anymore? You know, that's like wearing Dockers, you know, from like 10, 15 years ago. They all had to go, even though they were in nice condition. You know, I gave them to Goodwill, you know. Some guy's doing some freaking landscaping in my pleated front, you know, beautiful pants. That's all right, though. There's a suspicious package sitting over there. I feel like I'm inspecting it. Maybe I shouldn't. Gary, what's going on? You doing dinner? All right. Well, I appreciate you coming around there, bro. All right, so let's see. Who wants to recap their Thanksgiving? I will. So for those of you who are playing along, I encourage people to go check out the Facebook group. Facebook group is awesome. You'll meet all the people you see behind here, a bunch of other people. It's very active. For the amount of people that are in there, you know, it went up to like 1,000 and something, and then I pissed a whole bunch of people off, and it dropped back down to 7. Now it's back up to almost like 9 or whatever. But it gets, you know, we get like 30, 40, 50, 60 posts a day sometimes, you know, which is great for a group, you know. It's like the worst when you're in a group, you know, it's got 100,000 people and 4 posts a day, you know. Our group is active. Go check it out. But anyway, I posted my entire dinner yesterday, from the time I made it to the time it came up out of the oven to the time I plated it. And it was amazing. All right, the Martha Stewart angle. How is this Martha Stewart adjacent? Did she give me some insider trading tips? No. Oh, did anyone hear a reporter ask Nancy Pelosi if she felt that people in government positions should not be trading stocks? And her response was, no, I don't see a problem with it. It's a free market. Yeah, but Martha Stewart went to the clink with Snoop Dogg for doing what you do every freaking day. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, do what Jan said. Click on that link. Do what Mary said. Come join us. I mean, I'll let you in. You got to answer the questions. If you don't answer the question, I think question 1 is, how'd you hear about us? You know, whatever. Question 2 is, what is question 2? Oh, you're a member of the, if you're a paid member, not paid member. I got to change that into something else. And number 3 is, are you going to be a dick or not? Just don't be a dick. And I let you in. But if you don't answer any questions, I just delete it, because I just assume it's trollage. But I know people, you know, people forget sometimes. Main rule, don't be a D. You know? I mean, we're all D adjacent. We could all be Ds. I've been using that adjacent word a lot. We could all be Ds once in a while, but as long as you're not are one. There's a difference between behaving like one on occasion and just being straight up a D. Deep free zone. Linda, how you doing? I appreciate that. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Day weekend. All right, so you want to see pictures? You want to see pictures? All right, I'm gonna show you pictures. I'm gonna show you pictures. Wait, hold on. Let me cough first. Yeah, just buy what Nancy. Just like I would say, you know, you do. You front run Nancy Pelosi and you do inverse Kramer. and you will be rich. Except he did give a shout out to friggin' Bitcoin the other day. And the whole cryptocurrency market was like, no! Jim Cramer just put the kibosh on the bull run. That bastard. Alright, let me show you some pictures. And then you'll understand the Martha Stewart activities. Let me go to albums. Oh, you don't want to see that. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. Do you? You might. No. It's no nakedness. Don't worry. But I am looking at an AI-generated Asian chick. What up? What's this commercial? No worries? You know that's 100% AI. Alright, let me refresh my chat activities, and I will show you what my dinner activities look like. They were rather sexy. Alright, that was a lunch from a while ago. All that was some tomato sauce, a bunch of ground beef, highly seasoned, and a bunch of cheese that was sitting in the refrigerator. That was lunch. I ate the hell out of it. Alright, you ready? You ready for this here? So, I was thinking like I didn't want to make a bird. Now, you know, you gotta slice. I know it's ceremonial, you slice it. I even got the electric freaking the electric skill saw freaking turkey carving thing. I didn't feel like breaking that out, and the extension cords, all this other shit. No. Need a gas operated one. So I'm like, you know what? Let me make some turkey breast. So I'm on YouTube, and Martha Stewart comes on, and I like Martha. I mean, I don't like her political leanings, but as a person, I mean, I met her a couple times. She was never a D to me. I mean, she's a little standoffish, but she's Martha Stewart. But she was cool. Anyway, and I just like her cooking. I like that monotone, smooth voice, you know, when you're listening to talk about frickin' mashed potatoes and stuff. It's kind of soothing and whatever. All right, cool. So she comes up with this recipe, and I'm just like, taking the chicken breast, right? All right, there we go. Let's do pictures now. So I take the chicken, the turkey breast, and I butterfly it. I mean, I got kind of pissed off too, because they sold me this thing. It looked like a big old turkey breast, right? And half of it was a freaking packet of gravy, which I tossed in the garbage like instantaneously. All right, so I butterfly this thing out. I make it flat. I put some saran wrap on the countertop. I put some saran wrap over it, and I proceed to beat the hell out of it with a frickin' meat mallet, just wailing on it. Bam, 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 bam. And I beat it down to about 3/8 of an inch thick, and I kept it as square as humanly possible. Then I took, alright, we there yet? Alright, then I took, maybe we should do it this way. Maybe this will be more fun. Do you guys even care? Alright, so then I took 2 oranges. See, I got a zester because I'm a pro, you know? Look at that, that's like Inception. There's an orange inside an orange inside an orange. Inside another orange. Alright, so I zested 2 oranges. Then I went ahead. Alright, then I took a half a pound of butter, and I put the zest of the orange in the butter, which was like room temperature. Then I put dill, then I put sage, then I put parsley, then I put some pepper in there, and I made a compound butter, right? Alright. Then, alright, there we are all compounded. Alright, you dig it? You watching what's taking place now? Alright, let's get back. Oh! Then I spread said mixture over the turkey breast. And that was a little difficult, I ain't gonna lie. But I spread it out real nice. Then, check this out. Look, I'm like a freaking surgeon. Look at that. Then I trussed it. Look at those knots. I could do I have done stitches on myself. I honestly did. That ain't no bullshit. So then I put out the wax paper. Then I rolled it up. Then I took the skin. I took the skin off, but then I put the skin back on because, you know, it's freaking Thanksgiving, right? So I trussed it up. You see all the little stitches and everything. Come on, don't do that. Come on. Wait, hold on. Is that better? Oh, there we go. Look at that truss job. All right. Then I went ahead and I got my grams. That's my grandma's Corningware set that was in storage for like frickin' 5 years or 10 years. So I whipped out grandma's Corningware and I took the trussed chicken breast. And I made like 2 of these. So I took the trussed chicken breast and I stuck it in the Corningware there, and then I put some half carrots, and then I put some onions in the bottom, and then I had chicken broth. I poured chicken broth, about 2 cups in the bottom right there, right? There go them oranges. And this is all about Martha Stewart. She was down with that. Look at that. Isn't that sexy? Can a turkey be sexy? Hell yeah. Oh, you want to see my Fitz and Floyd collection? I got all the Santas. All the Santas. Alright. Then went ahead and stuck it in the oven. Now that picture did not make the cut. Why do you think that picture did not make the cut? And yeah, I got an electric oven and that totally sucks. Yeah, you want me to? I'll stitch you up, bro. Why did that not make the cut? I never posted that picture. Can you tell why? Because it's not symmetric. It's unsymmetricals. Unsymmetrical yet again. That was a miss. So the first picture, see, because I'm crazy like that, it showed like the ass end of the thing, right? No. This one showed the proper side, but it's unsymmetricals. Now we're talking. You see how that oven thing just with the Corningware, bam? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, now that's freaking perfect. I wish that skin was bigger, right? Alright. Oh, this is it done. You ready? You ready for the piece de resistance? There we go. Whoa. Look at that. And of course all the butter melted into the deliciousness on the bottom. I'll tell you about that in a second. Look at that. Because I got the skin. I put it on 400 for like an hour. And then once it hit like 140, well, about 140, then I turned on the broiler. You know, and that's when I brought it up to like 150, 155. And it gave it the crisp, right? Alright, hold everything. Then I went ahead and made, because I'm a carnivore, I don't eat, I just eat like animals. So how I made that, believe it or not, was I took all that butter in the bottom of the pan, and I took some of the pan scrapings, but nothing stuck, so it wasn't really like pan scraping. So it was like the juice of turkey, and a half a pound of butter, whatever didn't get absorbed into the bird. And Martha put one of the what do you call them things? Oranges in there. And I was like, nah, I think that's going to be a bit over the top. I don't know who likes orange, who doesn't like orange, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, of course, the oven's clean AF. I took my oven apart. I took the glass out of it and cleaned in between the glass. Like, I do that like once every couple months now. Yeah, oven gots to be clean. So then I'm like, how am I going to thicken this up? I thought I had almond flour because it's gluten-free. I'll eat the carbs or whatever. No, I had coconut flour because I was saving that to make some freaking, I don't know, keto something or others. So I was like, I'll put it in there. So I put some of that in there. I whisked the hell out of it until it turned into a gravy. And, it has the bits of carrot in there and all that. And you can't taste it. You can't taste the coconut, but holy shit did that come out good. Oh my God. Not the brown gravy, blah, 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 whatever. I mean, it was just freaking amazing. Like the whisk? Ain't the whisk cool? Stainless steel. All right, and this here. All right, you ready? You ready for the final serving? All right, dig that. Come on now. So everyone got a half of one, well, a little less than half of one. You can see it's stuffed, rolled. I put some carrot there. I didn't know who. I wasn't going to put the gravy on top. You know, I figured, let people put their own gravy or whatever. But I put it around the bottom so it sat in it real nice. Some carrots, some of them just butter freaking drenched onions. I like the charger plates too. I found them in my storage. I got everything. I don't got to buy none. You know, that it was a nice presentation. But, all right, hold everything. All right, for those, okay, I'll just show you this real quick. That's what my den looks like right now. Check out my Santa. I whipped out my Santa aerial rug, right? Ain't that cool? And that's a fireplace cleaning log. I didn't set that on fire yet, but that's what my den looks like right now. I'll be doing some live streaming in there. Well, all right, so I'm like lit up like a freaking Christmas tree. Okay, so holy cow, was that freaking good. It didn't take that long. You know, it's like, oh, it's a lot of work. It really wasn't. It was kind of fun, you know, like I'm spackling, and I'm freaking doing surgery and whatever. You know, it is what it is. But, oh my God, it just came out. Next time I would use fresh dill and fresh sage. That would be the only thing different I would do. But wow, and I'm so glad I did not put the orange juice in the gravy. That would have been overkill because the zest in there, the orange just came through, but not like overpowering. It was good. It was good. Like, everyone was like, they're looking at it like, you know, it's like, well, you sure that's turkey and whatnot? You know, I mean, whatever. I mean, not being dicks about it, but. And then people took a bite and they were like, did Martha Stewart make this? I mean, it just came out so good. I can't even, it was like, it flaked. Because it was a half a pound of butter in a 2.5, close to 3 pound freaking piece of turkey there. It just flaked apart. It was like bloop. It was so good. I would highly, highly, highly recommend that. And people like gravy, on point. You know, it was just, that's all we had. I didn't serve like, you know, I didn't make anything else. Because, well, yeah, I did. Because people do eat carbs except me. So I got a cassava melon, you know, it's like a pumpkin, and I boiled it, and then I pureed it with some salt and some pepper, and the butter. Gotta put butter. I put like another freaking, I just dropped a stick of butter in there, and made a glaze on the top and everything. I had like 2 tastes of it, but I made a soup out of that, and it was good. Are you guys interested in this, or am I just like making everyone hungry? It was so good. It was so good. I will never go back to making another turkey again after that. The only problem is, if you're having a lot of people over, you got to get a mutant, you know, you got to get a big one. I mean, the 2-pounder, I'd say served 2 people, 2.5 people, maybe. But yeah, so you make a couple of them. You make them the night before. Who cares? You know, hang out, put on freaking napkin cold. But it was so good. I can't even describe. Like, I was sitting there, I was so like proud of myself. I was like, holy shit, I could charge like $49.99 a plate for this stuff. Because, you know, I always think about things like that. It was that good. It was that good. Did not disappoint. So shout out Martha Stewart. I know you're watching. But if I put that orange juice in the gravy, it would have been like too much. The zest was just right. It was just sat in the background a little bit, you know? Like after you swallowed, you could feel it a little bit. It was good. It was all the goodness. Not goodness, it was all the goodness. Oh. And then we puffed some cigars. Shout out Humidor. Shout out 20-year-old Fuente Hemingways. And some scotch. Yeah. Oh, fellas, wanna see something? I took a picture of the inside of some Murano pants. Thank you. All right, this is for the fellas. Ladies, you gotta close your ears or close your eyes or something. All right, Murano. I was talking about the Murano suits. Look what Murano does, the attention to detail. Yes, it's a store brand, but it's quality. And I paid like 65% off. All right, that's the slacks. You know what that is? That's the crotchal area. They take some material and put it down in the crotchalization area. That way your junk isn't on display for the freaking entire world. I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but sometimes you want to be like, you know, you don't want to just like all over the place, you know? I mean, that's the attention to detail in a suit that if you paid full price would be like $350, $400. But you buy them 65% off. That's some attention to detail, right? Is what it is. Look at that double seaming. Can you see that? Double stitch seams. That way you don't split your trousers. Anyway, was that important? Yeah. Alright. I think I need more coffee. Alright, let me catch up on chat activities. Woo! Alright, okay, ladies, you can open your ears again. You can open your eyes again, too. Mods get reserved seat. What are we talking about? What is that called? Turkey? Roulade? I don't know. It was good. Yeah, it's pretty heart healthy. You know, I didn't put any salt on it. I mean, I put a little salt and pepper on the skin because I used salted butter. So you know that was enough. I didn't really, and no one was over there like. People get surprised when they, you know, because I use the pink Himalayan salt. So people are like, oh, your salt's broken. No, it's just pink. And it's not made out of chemicals. And thank you, Jody. It's kind of semi-festive. It's got a snowflake. I'm in a good mood. I needed to be in a good mood after today. Like I said, it was frustrating. It was severely frustrating today. You'd like to make your reservation for next year? But it was good. It was nice. It was nice. Yeah, it was good. It was yeah. I didn't put it in until like 8 o'clock either. I knew it was gonna cook quick, but I don't have like rules. Oh, you know, Thanksgiving's gotta be at 4:32 and all that other stuff. It's like F it, you know. I think we finally sat down and ate like 10 o'clock or something like that. Yeah, Dillard's owns it. It's a store brand. And they name the different ones after the sons. I met the Dillard's family. You know, they were cool people. I was like, big fan. But I think the sons' names, because they name the fits instead of like regular fit, hefty fit, slim fit, extra slim fit. It's like the Alex, the Bob, the Frank. I don't know why they do that. That's kind of crazy. Hi, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. But yeah, I like me a good deal, and I got some good deals. I don't know where I'm gonna wear them. I'll wear them for live streaming or something. Nah, I gotta get back to it. The problem is, it's only nice. It's only suit weather here for like, you know, 2 months out of the year. But they are convention-like. They are rather convention-like. I think I got a picture of one of them. Hold on. I got pictures. I got all the pictures. Let me see here. It's brown. It's blue, but it's got like very, 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 very faint. Whatchamacallit? Brown in there. Ah, oh, here it is. You ready? What do you think? I'll turn it around to the back. I don't. All right, that's another thing about me. I don't. Okay, I picked them out. I want to buy them, but I was like, put them on hold, and it gives me an opportunity to decide whether I really want it. You know, impulse buy. What do you think of that? That color? That's a little lighter than it is. It's darker. It's like a bluish gray with blue stripes, and it got some tiny. I don't know if you could tell. Like that's it right there. What do you think? That's the Perry Ellis. The Murano I'm on the fence about because it's, what do you call it? Because it's a, double-breasted. Herm Edwards, yeah. The temperature in Vegas right now is, what the heck is it? I'll tell you right now. It says it's 49 degrees. Like I said, last night it went down to 36. Can confirm, because that was my vehicle. Like, I don't trust a watch, but I trust my vehicle. It was 36 degrees. Alright, hold everything. Let me check my Bitcoin. The normal day after Thanksgiving pump did not happen. It's actually trading sideways. Kinda, it's in the 96 range. Alright, where was I? What is preventing everyone from getting on board with the Bitcoin activities? I don't know. You're missing a boat. If you ain't on board, you're kind of missing the boat right now. I don't want you to be poor. It's 10 degrees in Minnesota? Dang, Zach. Joe, do you like that? I mean, it's different. I would wear that to conventions, basically. Got a convention this week. Is anyone in town for AWS? If you are, you know, look me up. Yeah, that'd be like convention wear. I just don't know what color shoes I would wear. You could put brown. I could wear brown shoes with that, with a brown belt. That'd work. Black, I think, would be a little much. Probably brown. Probably brown. Jim Wolf, what's up? No vest on that one. Now, the double-breasted suit, Murano sells matching vests for that, and it was only like another, I mean, they wanted like $60 for it, but 65% off, that's $36, and another like $40 off. So, $20, I might buy a vest. But again, double-breasted, I love double-breasted suits, don't get me wrong, but for business, you know, it's kind of like shitting on the people around you. you know what I'm saying? Business-wise, I don't know. I mean, it's a good dinner look, but you like it? All right, your ladies digging it. I know you always give me the honest opinions. Very classy, says Cindy. Jim likes it. All right. I mean, it's different. It's definitely different, and you can mix and match that. Like those slacks, I could put with like just a black shirt and just go chill. You know, that suit doesn't even need a tie. Black shirt underneath it. Boom, done. So yeah. All right. Maybe I will score it. It's 62 degrees by you. I love sweater weather. Sweater weather is the best. I mean, winter clothes. I mean, let's face it. Winter clothes are more. I mean, you don't see as much skin, you know, but it's nice. You know, it's nice. Yeah, right. I mean, okay, I'm with you on that. Hold on, let me get rid of this stupid commercial. They're trying to sell me some shit. I gotta tell you though, there are some crazy Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals going on. This is the time of year I renew all my licenses and my subscriptions to everything. So yeah, I mean, if there's some online softwares and things like that, I bought a new Bitcoin cold storage wallet for like 60% off. I renewed some software for like 70% off. I did good. Why do people wear nice suits? Yeah, dress shoes and no socks. That's like, yeah, I don't know. It's not a look. It's not a look. Might as well just wear some capris while you're, you know? I don't get that. I don't get that at all. And then, as much as I like the new shoe style, like there was some Johnson and Murphy's they had for like $185 over there. I swear, but they were nice. They looked real nice, but you could pick them up, and they had like padded heels, which I like. You could pick them up, and they weighed like 1.5 ounces. Where some of my like older leather shoes, like my Edmund Allens, whatever, my old Bostonians, they weigh like 5 pounds each. So I get it. You're in a convention, it's like that, you know, the half sneaker, you know, it's like the mullet, you know, it's like business on the top, hanging out on the bottom because it's got the sneaker sole, that's popular. Well, I wouldn't wear them without shoes. I mean, if I'm gonna hang out in Monaco or something, maybe step out of my Bugatti, but it's just, no, it's not a good look. For me, anyway. What is that behind you that people look, I don't know. So, what is that? There's something freaky going on back there? Yeah, what the heck is that? Is that what we're talking about? I don't know. Maybe they're looking at me. Who's that animated MFer back there? They're doing a renovation at True Kitchen. That was their it's their private room over there, and I know they're renovating it. I would love to do Bostonians weigh a ton, but Bostonians prior to them coming up with the rubber sole were excellent shoes at an affordable price. I mean, I've had some Bostonians. Like I have a pair of like burgundy Oxfords that are leather soled and everything. They're probably like 15 years old, I shit you not, and they look flawless because I always put the trees in them. You don't want the wrinkles over there and the toe looking like a freaking elf and whatnot. So I always put the things. Made out of cedar, you know, gets rid of the funk, but not that I have funk. Yeah. And they're looking good. And that leather wears in to the point where you could wear them on like porcelain tile like this shit and not fall on your ass. The rubber ones, plastic soles, I guess are good. But Bostonians, I mean, maybe I paid like $125 for them back in the day. Gotta get the wingtips. Yeah, Olight's having a big old sale. They're letting me layer certain things. Letting you guys layer the 10% coupon on top of it. Depends how cheap it is to begin with. But that's a deal. But I don't know what they're looking at. Look up. It's empty here. It is totally empty. What time is it? It's only 6:30. Oh, that's good coffee. I need it. Yeah, always use the shoe trees. You know what me and a dude bonded over in the bathroom the other day? I was at the high limit room at Bellagio, and there was some dude, how can I say this on white tape? I think he was powdering his nose. Well, I'm 100% he was powdering his nose. Either that, or he was eating a powdered sugar donut. Because, you know what I'm saying? Do I have to say it? No, I don't think so. And he was like flop sweating and whatnot. This was like F1 Saturday night. And it was like wall to wall in there. Like I told you, like Canelo was in there, all the people was in there. It was like, whatever. And this guy's whizzing while he's eating a powdered donut. I'm like, all right, and it's like going everywhere, and I'm just like, you nasty, bro. So me and this other dude were like, and I said to him, we looked at each other, and we looked at him, then we looked at each other. You know, well-dressed guy too. I was well-dressed. And I said to him, this is the exact reason why I take off my shoes the moment I step in the door. Like, I got a little thing there, I just said, nope, I ain't walking around. Because of people like this, like, I mean, Bellagio in and of itself probably has the dirtiest bathrooms of any property in Las Vegas. I will shit you not. I've been saying that for years. I don't know why. They'll clean the counters, they'll clean the faucets, they'll clean the frickin' windshields, they'll do all that shit with rivers of pee on the floor. And bathroom attendants who live in there, they're like allergic to cleaning pee out of the floor. But anyway, it's very rare there's a river of pee in the high limit room, but because of this dude, there's a river of pee there. So me and this guy are bonding over that. And I said, yeah, that's why he's like, this is the number one reason I do not wear my shoes in the house. Like, I drop my shoes off, you know, and then I hit them, bonk, 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 you know, out the door, and then close the door real quick. And then put on my house slippers, whatever I happen to be wearing. I'm barefoot, I don't care. And the guy's like, you too? I'm like, yeah. You know, and we were talking about, like, shit. I rarely talk to anyone in the bathrooms. That's kind of freaking awkward. But we had, like, a bonding moment, how, like, we was, like, clean like that, and, you know, some guys are freaking pigs. And then later on, I'm walking through, we were walking by the craps tables. A buddy of mine was playing the crapless craps. And he walked by, and we were by, and we bro nodded. We were just like, what up? Guys are simple creatures. But take your frickin' shoes off. Holy cow. You wish you could find dress shoes in your size. What size you take, bro? I mean, I'm pretty easy. I mean, I take 10. Anyway, depends on the cut. Anywhere from like a 9.5 to 10.5. So it's fairly easy for me. Yeah, leave the shoes outside. I mean, that was a habit from when I was a kid. You're tracking mud in the house and all. But now you're tracking pee in the house and whatever. Yuck. Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul? Who's Rubber Soul? I'm reading. Borkenstein, what's going on? I think I gotta refresh. The commercials have not been too bad tonight. 14 quadruple E. Holy cow, bro. That, I would say, is that's like half a cow for some nice leather shoes. That's kind of a big deal. That's like Shaq territory. Yeah. Alright. So how'd everyone do for Black Friday? This year's Black Friday on Amazon was pretty good. I cannot complain. It was pretty good this year. It's got them big old feet. Venus says with a smile. Rubber Soul is a Rolling Stones album. I did not know that. I used to listen to the Stones. I don't know, like, there's a certain category of music that makes me a little, like, melancholy-ish, you know? I mean, it's older. I mean, Rolling Stones and, you know, The Who and all that, and Journey was not my generation. Slightly the generation before me, but I always ended up listening to all that because in New York, people are dinosaurs. They listen to the same shit forever. Like growing up, I used to listen to like Bobby Darin, and it was the frickin' 80s, you know? But, 70s. I don't know. They just, you know, like some 80s music makes me a little like, yeah, don't know why. Beatles LP, 1965. However, I can listen to 90s music all the time because that's like the music of my youth. It's funny. You put on like classic rock station here is like 92.3 K-Rock or some shit here in Vegas. And it's like, oh, all your classic oldies, and they start playing Nirvana, and I'm just like, how dare you call that oldies? What are you trying to say? You want to fight? What are you talking about? You love them 70s, yeah. I mean, I like me some Billy Joel. I saw Billy Joel play at the Right Track Inn in Freeport, which is like 10 people fitting there. It was just a little shithole where you could buy like dollar draft beers or something like that, the Right Track Inn. And, you know, in he walks. And that was like, I was young. Was I legal? Didn't matter in New York back then. No one gave a shit. And I think it was like the Stormfront era. You know, that whole Stormfront, and what was the other one? We didn't start the fire. And he went in there and he played that song, what it was. He broke up with that one, Christy Brinkley or something like that. And he just hung out and played for like 12 people sitting in there. Baby, you can drive my car. Miss Google, how you doing? The year you was born. Woodcliff Canal, yeah, Freeport, yeah. Freeport was, I mean, I used to hang out in Freeport because it was by the water. I like being by, and I ended up in the frickin' desert, go figure. But yeah, Freeport was fun. Used to go down to like Freeport Pier, and used to go there for two things. It's only two things. Well, no, they had like Freeport Pier, the main pier, it had all the seafood spots, and everyone was doing all the hanging out. And there was a spot there that would give you a quart of lobster bisque. Lobster frickin' bisque for like $6. Used to go down there for that. Then used to go like late at night, and if there was a bunker run, go snag bunker. I mean, we would just go down there with coolers and coolers and coolers. You could park right there. Go to the end with surf fishing rods with the big treble hooks and the 2-ounce weights and just whip them out there and snag bunker. I mean, you're not trying to catch them, you're trying to snag them. And you're just doing, boom, and you would nail one or two of them, and like good, like 2-3 pounders. And then you'd chop them up for striper bait or bluefish bait or whatnot. But snagging bunker was just as much fun. Freeport was cool. I like Freeport. Oceanside, Freeport. I know the area very, very, very well. You're back in the woods. Be careful. Careful of them werewolves. Cece, how you doing? Uptown girl, living with the dun 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 dun. I remember that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and waiting for the trawlers. The trawlers would come in on like a Sunday morning, and they would like open up the sides. Like they used to have these wooden chutes, you know, where the trawlers would come in, and they'd have wooden chutes, and they would just dump all the fish, they'd dump all the lobster, they'd dump their haul, and it would come down screaming down there, and they'd give you a pair of boots if you wanted, like waders, and you could go in there and pick your fish out, you know, and then you pay the dude like $1 or whatever, tip him $2-3 bucks. Well, back then it was $1. Pay him $1, they'd scale it and gut it and whatnot, and you'd be like, oh, I'll take this one, that one. Yeah, I have really fond memories of hanging out that night. I mean, so long that me and McGrams used to go there and go snapper fishing. And we used to go there with the crab traps. You know the pyramid ones? You put the piece of chicken in there, and you drop it down like 20 feet or whatnot, and then you wait, hang out, drink some coffee, go eat some lobster bisque, and then like you yank it up and the trap closes, and then you find like 20, 30, we find 0, 1, or like 20 or 30 blue claw crabs. And you dump them. I remember one time, so many filled up a bathtub, one of my bathtubs with blue claw crabs. And you could hear it all over there trying to jump out and whatnot. But that's good, because my grams used to love them. She used to take them. At first, she used to, like when we was kids, she used to take them. Used to buy them by the bushel. You know, on the side of the road, there'd be like, you know, some Italian dude. It's like, oh, you buy them by the bushel, a couple bucks. But then when I was old enough, me and Grams used to go and we used to catch pogies We used to catch snappers, which were baby bluefish, but they taste good. And we used to go crabbing with my grams. You know, over on like Freeport, or we used to go out to like Far Rockaway or Rockaway Beach and whatnot, and just catch them off the piers. And when we were kids, she used to take a hammer. You know, Grams was kind of cool. She used to take a hammer and just like, you know, take one out, let it run around the driveway and be like, bam, and nail it in the head with a hammer. And then we'd be like, you know, because the kids, you want to play with it, it's a pet and whatnot, you know, didn't understand right away. Then she stopped doing that. But she came up with something even more gruesome. She would just take it alive and throw it right in the sauce, you know? Big old aluminum pot like this big. She's making the sauce with, I mean, from scratch. With the Roma tomatoes and everything, like from scratch, you know, with the base of the 3 sausages and whatever. Yeah, that was good. And then throw the crabs in there. And they would be like, what the fuck? You know? But they would expire, probably not as quick as being whacked in the head with a hammer. But, yeah. But that was good. I like what the sauce tastes like because the crab juice would drain out into it, but I was never into the blue claw crabs because you burn more calories trying to suck the little pieces of meat out. But some people like doing the whole thing, and I'm just like, that's a lot of work for like 2 bites of freaking crab, but they make a good sauce. Crabs are good. Yeah, I do, Jody. I honestly do. My Grams was awesome. Yeah, you burn a lot of calories trying to get, you burn 100 calories to get 2 out of the crab, but it tastes good. You know, and with the pick, you know, like you get the, you know, the nutcracker, like the walnut set you use for Christmas and whatnot, and you're sitting there, you're cracking them, and you're picking out with them with the little, like, knitting needle thing, and, oh, I got a little piece, oh, there's a little piece of crab. But it was good in the sauce. It made a good sauce. You just go in there with a piece of bread and just eat the sauce. It's like a seafood sauce. It was good. Yeah, Grams was fun. Grams was fun. My Grams was a trip too. She was a Leo also. That's why she had like that little bit of fire to her. She used to freeze snowballs. We had a basement. Well, she had a basement. And that's where the family had come over. When they'd come over from the other side, Scandinavia. And, you know, I told you guys know, I was raised by Italians too. Anyway, so that's where they'd go. You know, like that would be like the, I don't know, how would you call it? That was like we had our own little frickin' Ellis Island going on over there, you know what I'm saying? So we had a refrigerator down there. So Grams would take snowballs. She would take some snowballs from like January and shit. And, how you doing? How you doing? Wait. I think some Scandinavian princesses. So she would take the, are these my people? Alright, so she would take the snowballs from like January and freeze them. And she'd whip them out like in August. We'd all be sitting under, like we had the picnic tables and the picnic tables, all the picnic tables outside. And there's a grape trellis, you know, because the family used to make wine and whatnot. So we'd all sit under the grape trellis for the shade. And then on the other side, there was the different kinds of pear trees and whatnot. Had a barsh tree and a Bosch and Bartlett. And then they had, at the base of it was growing some strawberries, wild peppermint that grows everywhere. And then some like wild lettuce. What do you call that shit? Escarole, rhubarb. I don't know. She's into like rhubarb or some shit. So there was rhubarb growing there. We had an apple tree. The apple tree went bad. That soured. I was growing the tomatoes and the peppers and whatnot. Anyway, she'd whip out. We'd be sitting there, Like, it's freaking like 90 degrees outside, and grandmas would come out the back with a big freaking laundry basket. I mean, you're supposed to fill the whole refrigerator up of snowballs and start whipping them at people. And they would hit you in the head like a brick, you know, because they're frozen. But, you know, after a while, they got a little slushy and whatnot. But you didn't want to get hit with a head in the head with that. But, yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting look she's got going on there. Yeah, I kind of dig it. Cece, yeah, you look good in that. I like the hat and everything. It's very, very Nordic. The only thing that's missing, she's got I think the other one's got yeah, I'm trying. They're not from here. I gotta figure these two out. Anyway, gotta braid the hair. If she would have braided the hair, you know, and some nice like braids, that would have been the look. Anyhow, yeah, maybe they're Rus. Maybe they are Rus. Yeah, that's quite possible. Yeah, crab cakes are good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. You know. They ain't cranium. Yeah, Graham's was a lot of fun. Graham's taught me how to bowl too. My grandma was a good bowler. She had like a 2-something average. Oh, I just got notified that Amazon has been slow AF. I mean, everything I order, they're telling me it takes a week. Every freaking thing. It's getting annoying. They finally told me something shipped that I wanted. Nice. Ounce Willis, what's going on? Ah, let's see who else is here. I'm like jazzed up. Yeah. Anyway, so that's my stories. We used to have nice Christmases too. My grandfather was like me when it came to Christmas, you know. He was all about the Nat King Cole and just chilling. Yeah, this time of year, I got some really fond memories, family type memories. We never really had drama. A lot of people have drama, you know. Oh, the family drama, this, that, the other shit. My family never really had drama, unless they just, you know, just kept it away from the kids. But it was all about the kids, you know. You'd open the gifts from each other on Christmas Eve, and then Santa'd come in the morning and all that. Yeah, I mean, it was just a great time. Just a great time. Only one time did I ever look at my Christmas presents in advance. Like, I was like super, super careful, like freaking Mission Impossible level. I opened something up, and I found out it was a G.I. Joe submarine. And I felt so freaking bad after that, you know, that I just never ever opened open a gift behind someone's back, you know, because you're just curious as a kid. At that one time, it just like sort of ruined it, you know. You know why? I'll tell you why. I mean, I can act, but I guess not at that age. I couldn't act surprised enough. I mean, it was probably single-handedly one of the coolest child gifts. I mean, maybe I was like 6, 7, whatever. A freaking G.I. Joe submarine, you know, with the thing, and it goes down, the whole bit. And I couldn't act surprised. I felt almost as weird as when I found my first Playboy magazine. That was my uncle's Playboy magazine. Like, I didn't know how to respond to that because I was about the same age. And I was like, boobies? I didn't get it. I couldn't wrap my head around it, you know, but I couldn't sleep at the same time. And then Mom's was like, how come you can't sleep? I'm like, you know, I finally confessed I saw some boobies. You know, she's like, nah, whatever. True story. But I felt the same way when I opened that gift when I wasn't supposed to. I felt like really kind of weirded out and guilty. Yeah, I did. Ain't gonna lie. And I never did it again. Never ever did. To this day, you can leave. There's a present sitting on, if you notice my Christmas tree, in that picture, there's a present sitting under that tree. It's got my name all over it, and I kind of have an idea what it is, and I'd like to freaking use it. But I ain't. Because I'm not. I just ain't. Alright, let's see. And that's what this time of year is about. It's about making memories, you know? Friends, family, extended family, like all you guys are to me, you know? Just enjoy, you know? Alright, we're gonna be stealth-like. Ready to be stealth-like? Yeah, it felt weird. I felt cheated. You know what? It also too, I felt like I cheated the person who got it out of the full experience of it, because you know, giving gifts is about, you know, the person giving as much as receiving, and for a little kid to get an amazing thing like a freaking G.I. Joe submarine, and I felt like I robbed them out of the experience. That is very, it's Nordic. If she'd only braid her hair. Yeah, I felt like I cheated them out of the full-blown experience of like watching me, you know, my eyes light up. And I mean, yeah, it still was cool because now I got to play with it and whatnot, but it's kind of beat too because I couldn't use it till the summer because, you know, a bathtub isn't deep enough. This thing was like, you know, it was big. It was like 2 feet. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. She's wearing like a tube top underneath that. But it's a look. It's alright. She's got to braid her hair though. Alright, what else are we going to talk about? Now I'm amped. Yeah, it's rather Eskimo-ish, rather Indian, rather, you know, could be Finnish too. The Sami people, you know, that could be Sami. Could be Rus. Could be, yeah, she's working it. Could be my people, you know, Norwegian, Swedish, whatever. Whatever. I'll ask him later. Or not. Stephen J, what's going on? Let me check, see if I missed any super chat activities. Nope, we good. Greg. It says Greg joined Team Bror Nation. I think that was from last week, wasn't it? If not, welcome aboard. Yes, I still do that. Could be Icelandic too. This is true. You know, a lot of crazy shit's been happening in Iceland lately. A lot of crazy stuff. I mean, someday I'm gonna go. I want to go. You know, see the black beaches and volcanoes. But you know, Alcoa, the aluminum company, they're effing Iceland up something terrible, because they're harvesting aluminum from there and processing it, which is like raw ore, and then they hit it with electricity and all this other shit. They're poisoning the place. But yeah, it could be Icelandic. But I'm trying to figure out, like, the brunette's got like almost no makeup on whatsoever. So shout out to that. But I do want to go see that freaking lagoon and hang out there and get some geothermal time in. One day I'll go. But they're having a lot of problems over there too. I don't even feel like talking about them, but yeah. They got black beaches in Hawaii, and it is warmer, this is true. I mean, I would only go to Iceland when it's, you know, like dead summer. Steve in the house, let me get a mic check. I hit you with a big one. Oh, someone's 420 around here. Holy cow. What up, bro? Natural spring, yeah, the Blue Lagoon. Everyone's got the Blue Lagoon pictures. Well, yeah, one day got to do Iceland. There's two things I want to do traveling-wise. One day I want to go to Iceland. The other one is I want to go to Austria for Christmas. You know, just a true Austrian Christmas. That I'd like to. You can tell by the shoes. I'm like figuring the whole thing out here. I've never seen shoes like that in the States. But yeah, like I care. But anyway. They speak of the English. But yeah, those are the two trips I want to do. Maybe Tuscany again. Tuscany was pretty cool. Maybe I'll buy one of those like 1,000-year-old stone frame houses and renovate it. There's like 5 romantic movies about doing that, but Tuscany is kind of cool too. Thank you for the 5 banana ramas. I gotta check something out real quick. No, I'm not checking my Bitcoin. People, XRP, Doge, Sui, Solana. That's all I gotta say about that. Why you're not doing it, I don't know. Yeah, shoes do say a lot. I'm wearing the ugliest ones you can possibly imagine. My Asics are like, they're on their last leg. I mean, they're looking like, don't look down. They're almost embarrassing, but they are so comfortable, and they do not make them anymore. I'm getting mileage out of them, but they are so comfortable. They got they're just excellent. I'm feeling pretty good now. I am dreading the drive home though. I mean, I spent, like I was saying earlier on, I spent 3 hours in the vehicle today. Wasn't pleasant, but his music is good. Like they're doing the K-Joy thing, you know, with Delilah. Delilah's really being an asshole lately. I mean, some chick, I'm listening to her on the way home, like, this chick's like, oh, I found the love of my life, and blah, 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 blah. She was almost something like what I would say. Like, whenever I say, you know, you see someone get married, I'm like, did you get a prenup? You know, I do shit like that, because, and you should get a prenup, fellas. She said that, basically, to some young chick was calling up saying, Ms. Google, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Happy holidays to each and every one. That was very, very kind, very, very awesome. So this chick's like, oh, I just met the man of my life. Could you play us? And she's like, you know, swooning over this dude. And every time I see him, my heart beats a little faster. And just looking into his eyes makes me feel so good. Like she's going into this whole freaking soliloquy about how much she's in love with this cat. And Delilah's like, yeah, I hope that shit lasts. And she's like, just kidding. You know, whenever someone says, you know, only kidding or just kidding, you know they're not. Like, she totally shit on this girl, and then she played some, like, weird-ass frickin' song. Like, Delilah's lost it. Delilah's totally frickin' lost it. Shout out Anthony, what's going on? Yeah, I can barely stomach her anymore. Yeah, she's barely stomachable. Delilah's lost it, but I'm still digging the music. Something to listen to on the way home. But then again, I got like 6.5 hours of Christmas music on this phone that I should deploy. One of my favorite things to listen to is the Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack. Well, what's the name? Not Juilliard. What's it? Bill? I don't know, whatever. Just excellent composer. That's some of the best music ever. I dig it. Alright, what else is going on here? Yeah. Vince Guaraldi. Yeah, Vince Guaraldi. True. Yeah, just, to me, that's like the best. And I'm going to be playing that during live streams. Not over here, but on HeyBrorFredrik.com. I can't play music anyway. Oh, Monday's live stream, I think Monday's live stream. I'm not 100% sure. But I am going to do, yeah, Schroeder. And Lucy was just like, you know, she was like all groupieing on him and stuff. Schroeder could have got laid, but he was just like, he was too much of an artist. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway, Olight giveaway, because I got some stuff from Olight that I'm gonna pass along, and I'm gonna give the rest out for Broad Nation Get Together 2025. So I'll probably do it live. But yeah, shout out Olight. I'm getting down with it too. Yeah, you know some stuff. That's awesome. Is it cold? Alright, now I'm a little confused. I'm gonna say what I just said. Now I'm a little bit confused. But I think I'm gonna finish up my coffees. And tomorrow night we're gonna go walk around too. Because the weather will be perfect. The F1 shit is not going down without a fight. I figured they'd be like nearly done with that already. Not even close. I mean, it's tragically slow. It went up fast, but what is it? Well, it's only a week, but I wish I could. All right. How do I say this? She's covering up for a reason. That's all I can say. There's a distinct reason why she's covering up with the schmata. Anyway, yeah, it's tragically slow right there, especially in front of Bellagio. It's gonna be a problem. The grandstand viewing area in front of the V, that's already down. They took that shit, like they pulled two pins like a grenade, poof, and the whole thing collapsed. It's already gone. They never drained it, which was good. But yeah, it's painfully slow, and the traffic's been bad. But I am not looking forward to getting caught in the traffic. Was it 3-day weekend? Most working people? What, including today? Is that why there's so much traffic? So that would actually be a 4-day weekend. That's kind of cool. What do I know? I worked 7 days a week for like the past friggin' 20 years. One day I'll take a day off. One day. Yeah, so I'm not looking forward to the drive home. Speaking of which, I probably should get going because I probably have to use the bathroom twice. Because it's going to be another friggin' hour and a half in the vehicle. But I'm not complaining. Yes, I am. Who am I kidding? It sucks. It friggin' sucks. So, tomorrow night we will go walking around. Probably do it like 5:36, something like that. Sunday you'll see what Black Friday was like. We'll say hello to Santa, all that other good stuff. Monday I'll probably do a live giveaway, which is always fun. I love doing those, and we'll just hang out and have a good time. And yeah. So, people, I love yous. Let me just make sure I check fan funding. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Sammy. And thank you, Ms. Google. We just glitched out when I was thanking everyone. Let me do that again. I don't know why that glitched out. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Steve. And thank you, Ms. Google, for the kind super chat activities this evening. So I'm going to get to rolling. And I look forward to seeing everyone. So, one last time, I'm going to invite everyone to like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell button to get notified when I do the scan, which is something 5 times a week. Get it on the sports channel. Oh, Monday, you can wait, but Monday you'll see, I think there's a 20% off coupon. I think I'm going to bump it to 25%. Limited time only, because you got to do the cyber thing. Then join me over on brorfredrik.com. Love to get the membership up there. Got the Cash App, got the Venmo, got all the stuff down there. And I appreciate you guys. Check out all the links, do all the stuff. And I love you guys. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.
Take your try.
I tried so hard to do that. I tried extraordinarily hard. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate that. I gotta clean the mess up and suck down this last bit of coffee. want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No, let me change that up. I want a Bitcoin for Christmas. Only Bitcoin will do. No Ethereum, no Shiba Inu. I only like Bitcoin too, and Bitcoin loves me too. That's my Bitcoin version. Stack them sats, people. And on that note, Bror